Hey everybody, it's What's Your Generation Take 7. We're having a bad hair day today, so the hair is going up. We are going to do things a little bit relaxed today, not a bunch of questions, because I have spent my whole weekend in my hometown. So I'm whooped and then have to come back and work. Why have we always got to come back and work? Who wants to work for a living? Let's be honest. None of us really ever wanted to work for a living. We just wanted the money. All right. Hair's up off my neck. We're good. All right. So if you like us, hit like, hit subscribe. So that way you can see new and future episodes coming up. Don't forget, make comments, good, bad, ugly, and different. Make the comments so that way we can know things that you might want to hear, you might want to see, things you might want to improve on, or just things you don't like. Whenever I go back home, it's always everybody's talking about, things you did back in high school. And man, I can't believe we lived to get through that. And thank God there weren't cell phones to record half of what we done. And I think every time I go back home, I think they find out a little bit more what I did that they had no idea that I was doing. So, because the statute of limitations is over, so you can't ground me. I mean, please do. I won't go do anything, I promise.
Don't worry, they won't take your birthday away.
No, they won't. No. I always laugh at work. Anytime somebody scares me at work, I'm like, thank you. Now I'm 60. Took 10 years off my life. So, we all did creek parties. I did creek parties. I'm from a small town of 500 people in South Central Missouri, and so we did creek parties. We did dirt roading. What did you guys do?
We had bonfires in the middle.
Yeah, we had bonfires.
Field, and we got cats jumping all over us.
But yeah, when we had bonfires, did you guys? Well, you were in the city, so you probably didn't dirt road, really, or
we were more than city behaving wise. We'd always go to motor speedway. We'll always do that. Bowling alleys. Just about anything outside is what we did. We never wanted to be indoors.
See, we had to travel to do all that. If you wanted to go bowling, you had to go to Mountain Grove, or you had to go to Lebanon, or you had to go to Springfield to see a movie. There was a drive-in theater that was open for a while. Springfield had one on Kearney Street for a while. But we were really limited. We had to make our own fun. And we did. I mean, we really did. The kids today would be so bored to what we used to do.
Lord.
I mean, I can't imagine them thinking that driving around on a dirt road.
Didn't have cell phones.
So
it was make your own fun.
I mean, a lot of it was just hanging out.
Yeah.
And these are people you spent every day of your life with. Every day that you went to school with, or you played basketball with, or...
we used to stay up till 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning just doing stupid shit. Use the language. Just doing stupid stuff and didn't care what the consequences were. We just were there to have fun.
Would you have considered us alcoholics in school for as much as we drank?
No. The reason why I'd say I wasn't, because me and my friends, we always took turns. We always made sure that someone had a safe way of getting us all home.
We didn't.
So we all took turns being the DD.
We're very lucky to all be alive.
And a lot of times, I really didn't care for the taste of beer.
Oh, we're having all kinds of issues. Phones ringing, animals underneath our feet, animals wanting to play with the laptop. Anyway, you were saying...
We always had a DD, and I didn't like the taste of beer. I was more the hard alcohol kind of guy.
I was whatever I could get my hands on.
Most of our parties, hangouts, we could get beer all day long, but the hard liquor was a little hard to come by. So I was more the DD just about every weekend, just to make sure that
Did you say you had a TV or you were the DD?
I was the DD, designated driver.
I never drove. Boyfriend drove everywhere. They usually had the lowdown. I had to be home at 11 o'clock, so I got soused as quick as I could get soused and did a lot of wild and crazy things.
Now, don't get me wrong. There was times that I refused to be the DD because I knew what was going on that night, and I wanted to be part of the party, so to speak.
The only time I really didn't raise hell, so to speak, going to a new town. I was a little leery. Didn't know who was around me, so I was a little more leery of things, till I got comfortable
Yes.
there.
We were me and my friends. We were very cautious when we went to Newtown because a lot of us were in athletics, so we always competed with people that we hung out from different schools, and it was one of those things. Are they setting us up for something?
Well,
or what?
That happened to us. We had a kid in school. He went to a town down south. You've heard me talk about it, Booger County.
Yep.
And he got attacked with a baseball bat.
Really?
Smashed his face in. Let me tell you what, things were hot to trot for a while in town on getting paybacks. And this was a town that liked to fight just as much as we liked to fight. So, but yeah, that did happen. I mean, just about the time that you don't think something like that's going to happen, it happens. And he was messed up pretty bad. I don't think any of us will ever know the circumstances, and I'm sure he don't remember. But yeah, I went roller skating a lot. I love to roller skate, so any opportunity I had to go and roller skate, and that's where some of my lifelong friends came from, was from the roller skating rink. I suck at bowling. I'm the kind of person that you want to have on your bowling team because I have a really high handicap, so I don't have to be good. We go to the movies, go to the mall. Oh my God, the mall.
Oh, I hated the mall.
I love the mall.
Absolutely hated it.
Sbarro's Pizza. That's
what
I got at the mall.
Pizza, but I hated the mall.
It was Famous Bar then. I think it's Macy's now. And we'd go see movies there. That was usually the one night that I could stay out late is if we went to Springfield and went to a movie. Cruising down Kearney Street, Springfield, Missouri. Cars for miles and miles and miles. Nobody cruises anymore.
So back in the day, we would cruise Main Street, and the local city cops would pull us over after they seen our car go up and down the main drag about 10 times. They would give us a warning. We catch you doing it again, we're going to give you a ticket for loitering.
That's not loitering.
That's what they said.
They had to come up with no cruising laws because that's not loitering. Not at all. I talk about when I go back home, and granted, this is a town of 500 people. Friday and Saturday nights, oh my God, traffic galore. There's a strip that we cruise that kind of made a T, and then you go over the bluff and go around Steel Mansion. But the town was hopping till like 11 o'clock at night. It's a ghost town now. Everything's closed.
Everybody get older. Get wiser.
No, I think nobody goes out. I mean, there was a rodeo in town when I was there, and till it got over, and even then it just came in 10 cars here and 10 cars there. Now, something happened about 2:30 a.m., and for all I know, that was a semi that rolled through with a Jake brake that woke me up. But, and shout out to Laren and Amy Arnold for staying at the Farmer's Loft. You guys knocked it out of the park. I appreciate everything you do. Bringing me blankets at 8 o'clock at night, last minute. You guys are amazing. I'll promote you every day of the week. But, the food is amazing. Because one of the deals that I have coming up for my hometown, I just did a deal on the Historical Society, is all the restaurants. So this is a town of 500 people. And there is, I don't know if I remember the names of them all. There's a Mexican restaurant. There is the regular kind, cheeseburgers, french fries, catfish, pizzas, restaurant. There's Casey's Pizza. There's another gas station. I'm sure I haven't been in there. I think they have food. There's another restaurant down the street. R&R Clubhouse, I think what it is. I haven't had a chance to eat there yet, but I did a lot of my videoing when I was back home because that's something I want to feature and feature all the hometown businesses that are there to promote them as much as I can. I can't give back with money, so might as well promote them otherwise. I mean, the one deciding factor that made me behave in school was sports.
Yeah.
So
did they make you guys sign contracts?
No.
See, our school was very, very large. My graduating class was like 1,600 kids. And if you were in athletics, you had to sign a contract. No drugs or alcohol. And you had to keep up a certain GPA.
We did have to keep a GPA. We had to keep a high GPA. The rules was 2.0. Coach's rules was 3.0.
Yep.
And I don't think we had one dumb ball player. I mean, everybody had 3.5 probably or above. And we did everything. I mean, beta, deca, band. I was in FCCLA, basketball, softball. I mean, we had to get all of our electives, first of all. But I mean, there was none of this band geek.
No.
You know, I will say I think the jocks kind of rule the school, and I think that probably still happens. Could definitely get away with a lot more if you played sports.
They're a little more lenient.
You might get an in-school suspension instead of an out-of-school suspension. You might be going to the janitor's closet for a little while. There were a lot of people got in fights in school. I don't really remember anybody getting kicked out. It was just broke up and Maeve got in school.
So did you guys ever do any cow tipping?
No.
You guys never went cow tipping? Oh my Lord.
I don't believe in cow tipping.
We used to do that.
No, our cows were our lives.
We were
cows and horses and goats and chickens and pigs. God, the smell of a pig farm. Oh.
Yeah.
But
the gag and maggot.
No, cow tipping is what city folks do.
That's what all the guys wanted to do. That was their fun.
So can you tip a cow?
Yes.
I don't believe that.
Yes.
I fought a cow on a milk farm before. I don't think you can tip a cow. Somebody video it. I'm going to get you arrested for trespassing.
Careful.
But I don't believe a cow can be tipped. I think it is a myth. I think it's bullpucky. I don't think you can tip a cow. Somebody prove me wrong. Send me videos. I don't care. Prove me wrong because I think it's a hype. I don't think it can be done. Go with the one with the udders because the one with the nuts will mess you up.
Don't go with the one with the nuts.
Just a little, it's the word of advice. Okay, so cow tipping, whatever. Did your school have a hoe or two? And was she the popular girl? Was she the unpopular girl? You dating her?
I was not dating her. I wanted nothing.
And I was not her.
I wanted nothing to do with her. She was a very popular girl.
Popular was she?
Very popular. If I can't remember, she was the prom queen or not.
Oh no! See, our prom queen wasn't a hoe.
Well,
I'm sitting here thinking, and there were a lot of theories that people did things. We've had a few others
besides her, and you could definitely tell it was just no. I just stayed away. That wasn't my thing.
If I hadn't had a boyfriend all the way through school, who knows what I'd have been? I don't know. I was a wild child in school. Wild child.
Now, there were a few guys.
Nah,
could have been man whores.
I think I know more man whores, and I won't say names on here because they know who they are. I think every class, and we only had like 6 people in our class. I know you have thousands, but every class had a man whore.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bet money there's still man whores.
Oh, I guarantee you there are.
They're the 50, 60-year-old guys hanging out in the bars with the 21-year-olds.
Yep.
Ugh. They were, I think you're right. I think the guys, we have more man whores than whores.
Yeah.
Now, there were a lot of suspicions, with, I think such and such was what's that. But,
yeah.
And then there were some I thought were probably purebreds. And I found out later that who they were actually. See, in our town, everything's top secret. And I do think that was kind of like how it was in high school.
Even a
anyway.
small town it is, you think everybody know everybody's business.
Well, I do remember a hoe. She slept with a lot of people's boyfriends. And one, I didn't. Okay, here's another thing. If you know somebody's screwing around on somebody, do you say something?
Yes.
Okay, I do now. I didn't then. It was not my business. And then I had a boyfriend to deal with if I told, because men are bigger gossipers than women are. Mm-hmm. That's where I got most of my gossip from.
We like to brag.
It wasn't even bragging. It's like, hey, I just saw such and such, who picked up such and such after I dropped you off last night and headed out of town. And we went out to such and such house because we had a party house we went to. And they were in the truck for like 2 hours. Well, I didn't say something. And now, and then somebody found out that I knew, and I don't remember exactly how it happened, and I got real defensive, and I was like, well, you know what, if you're going to date a guy that's 6, 7 years older than you probably got what you deserved. Yeah. Not the best thing to say to somebody. That friendship kind of went down the toilet right there. I really liked her, too. I mean, I think we're okay, but, that pretty much ended. She didn't marry him. She ended up marrying a really good guy. But he just went and did it to somebody else, and that he ended up marrying her. Anyway, I give way too much away. I'm gonna have people from my hometown watching this, and they're gonna start putting pieces together. Yeah. But no, I definitely think there was more. A lot of them started with the letter M too on the man horse. Just saying.
Just saying.
Oh, boy, destroyed a lot of girls' lives. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. So I'm going back and I'm thinking about the gossiping session me and my cousin had sitting in the restaurant about who was sleeping with who and who trashed whose life. And, because when you go back home, you instantly turn 16 again and you start gossiping about all the stuff from 20 years ago. Did you want to go to school?
Yes. Yes, I did.
I loved school.
I love school.
I absolutely loved school. And when I got to my burnout stage between sports, I think my aunt knew I'm taking a sick day.
Yeah.
I'd stay home and I would take a sick day. Now, every once in a while, we got to sleep in the teacher's lounge if we were sick, especially as athletes, so that we would get to play that night. Because if you go home, you don't get to play. So, there's been a time or two I had the math test flu. I would go spend the afternoon.
I never got that. I loved math. Hated English. Absolutely.
I loved my English teachers, but I did not like English. I love Mrs. Dreyer. I love Mrs. Salmon / Miss Wayne. They were the coolest ladies that ever in this world. And I'm like, English? I have to take English? I hated Romeo and Juliet. God, I hated Romeo and Juliet. And I still to this day don't know what I took from that other than people are mean and stupid.
Right.
We had some really cool math teachers. Mr. Huff, may he rest in peace, was by far you could leave class, do as whatever you want. Me being the turd that I was, I took advantage of that every chance I got. I hated algebra. Loved geometry. Hated algebra. Hated it.
Trig. Slept in those classes and still made good grades.
Gotta be a guy thing.
I don't know what it is. Numbers just came easy to me.
I love my world lit class. Probably the only time in my life I was a book reader. I'm still not a book reader.
Now, I absolutely loved marine biology. That was probably
See,
one of my
that
favorite
says
classes.
right there how big of a school you had.
Yeah.
Marine biology.
Yeah.
We had biology 1, biology 2.
We had
chemistry.
Chemistry, physics, marine biology 1, marine biology 2.
I had physics. I love physics.
I love physics.
But marine biology.
Marine biology. I took.
So what do you do in marine biology?
We studied animals of the sea. We studied everything about the sea.
Ocean. So you like get to go to an aquarium or something?
We had field days at an aquarium. We got to dissect the squid. You got to dissect the seahorse, stuff like that.
So in biology, we did frog.
Yeah, cat. We had a cat.
That was a biology 2.
Biology 2.
A mink.
Yeah.
There was something else. Was it a snail? Some kind of
crustacean.
Yeah, some kind of crustacean.
I can't remember what
science teacher, he was cool. All of our teachers were cool. Okay. Were your teachers sleeping with students?
No.
Ours were.
Not that I'm aware of.
Ours were.
Well, I take
and
that
everybody
back.
Turned their head the other direction.
I take that back. So.
Can't say names.
Yeah. Okay. So high school typing teacher. He also was a coach of a sport. I'm not going to say because everybody that I went to school with will know who I'm talking about. I was probably in my sophomore year at that time, and he started dating a senior basketball player.
Openly?
It got her knocked up at the end of the school year.
Was she 18 though? It still doesn't matter because he's a teacher and she's a student.
I don't know. I can't confirm that. And then we had.
You're gonna know.
Then we had another basketball coach, middle school basketball coach, dated her sister.
Okay, hold on.
She was a junior.
Coach dated the sister of the girl that the other coach dated, or she dated her own sister?
No, the coach dated her sister, the one who got knocked up.
Okay.
Now, they ended up getting married like 5, 6 years later.
Some of the ones from ours got married too.
And there was about
some got sued.
10-year age difference between the two of them. Now, he was cool as they could come.
Oh, all of our coaches were cool. I mean, I loved our coaches. I wouldn't accomplish some of the things I had if it hadn't been for them pushing and having my back and helping guide me in the right direction. I mean,
yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't just coaches; it was teachers too.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of creepy, but they were. I don't know. I wasn't present for any of it, so I don't know anything for a fact. Oh, I got fucking fun though. What was the coolest car that people had in your class? What were the cars? The cool cars. I know you had a hot rod.
I had a hot rod. Camaro.
What year?
68. We had a guy that had an old rat rod that him and his dad did. And now that was a cool machine. That was pretty awesome. Of course, there was a couple guys, well-to-do families show up in a Porsche, Ferrari. One kid showed up in a Ferrari and he got his butt busted.
Got his ass whipped?
By his dad. Apparently, he wasn't supposed to take the car anywhere. One of those Ferris Bueller.
Not Ferris Bueller, but the one with Tom Cruise.
No, it was Ferris Bueller.
Risky Business. Yeah, I know what you're thinking of, but I was thinking of Risky Business.
Yeah. One of those moments, don't take the car or else. But he did, and he paid the consequences. Because I never seen him drive to school after that. I think he had to take the bus.
There was one kid, I loved it. He had a canary yellow Volkswagen. Most of the guys had trucks.
Yeah.
And they were cleaned and waxed on a regular basis.
Yeah.
One of my English teachers, she drove some cool cars. I asked her here recently. I think one was a Celica, one was a Supra. It's like the closest thing to a sports car really any of us had seen. Not while we were in school, but one of the guys out of school that hung out with my boyfriend, he had an IROC, T-tops. That was pretty cool.
That was cool.
A couple others had Firebirds.
The Chevy Novas were really big back then. People were doing them up, making them look really sharp.
Like the square body style,
yes,
like the 70s?
The old square body, 72, 73 models. We had a guy drive a 442 Chevelle convertible.
Doesn't mean anything to me.
I would have given my left nut for that car.
That don't mean nothing to me. I mean, I know what a Chevelle is, but...
Yeah, look it up. Convertible.
I ain't got a phone right now. So, have you went back to any of your high school reunions?
No, I have not been.
Have you been invited?
Don't stay in touch. So, probably not.
Must be nice. I've been. I've organized. I've tried to cheat my way out of organizing. God bless those girls for taking it on that year. It's good to see everybody. Have a friend, and God bless, she's going through a lot right now with her husband. It's kind of weird. I always considered her to be one of the really popular kids in school. Good family. Sister's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She played on our basketball team for a while. She couldn't because of her knees. And she absolutely despises that town. And really? I was like, you were one. I thought she was,
Yeah.
I thought she was well loved. So maybe I don't know something. I don't need to know. But that just surprises me. I see a lot of that. The really popular kids, they'll come back in their group and they'll hang out together. I'll see pictures online of them like meeting at a restaurant in Springfield and stuff like that. But actually come back to the town and do stuff in town. Anytime I mention running into people, if they don't already live there, because I'll come back for Christmas parades, fall festivals, other events, they'll be like, what do you want to make in Springfield? Oh, I'm going to be home. Come home.
Yeah.
They're like, nope. They have no desire. I love going home. I couldn't just jump up and go for years, and now that I can and I have somewhere to stay, that I don't have to drive an hour in, I love going home. I hate to drive. It's a 3.5 hour drive. But beyond that, that's something that's like, you guys were worshipped in this town and you don't want anything to do with it. Well, do you know any of your people that still?
No, I don't think I stay in touch with anybody.
Really?
Yeah. We've all kind of gone our separate ways after
college. Well, we have too, but I still stay in touch with them all. I love school. People are like, would you go back again if you didn't make me have to take the classes? Yes, I would. Other than I might study a little more this time. Not crash study and then gone. I'd definitely love to go back and see some of them that we lost along the way. Still maybe not know that we're going to lose them, but
yeah,
would like to go back and see them. Yeah. I'd love to. I get to see a lot of my teachers when I go back. My science teacher is one of the craziest teachers there is. So I always see him, and his wife was my aunt's best friend. And so I always run into them every chance I get. Anything else? Okay. Well, I think that is going to be a wrap on take 7. Again, it's What's Your Generation. Hit like, hit subscribe. We're just kind of hanging out. Now that all of our animals are sound asleep, we're going to get up and disturb them since they disturbed us. But again, anything that you want to hear, you want to see, hit like, subscribe. I do have the comments open, so if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can still leave comments. It may be just a little bit. It's summer, y'all. We are going. We are doing. I've got a wedding coming up in a couple weeks. It's going to take me back out of town again. So it's kind of hard to keep up with. I will at least try to get them out every 2 weeks. We'll do the best that we can. Would love to hear some ideas because honestly, just raking over, what's this generation popular for? What's this generation popular for? It's old.
Yes.
I mean, there's some cool facts. I mean,
let us know what you're doing.
A couple weeks ago, I found out what OnlyFans was. Little perverts. You're not on OnlyFans, are you?
No. I didn't know what that was.
It's a paid porn site. Oh my God.
I have to sit down and have a talk with my daughter.
Well, wait till when we go back home, we talk to Shannon, and she tells you the story about a nephew. Her husband, they have pine trees. And so they're always saying they're going to pick up pine cones, they're going to plant trees or something to that effect. I'm sure she's going to correct me on this. And so her husband was trying to get him to, hey, I'll give you so much, go out there and pick up pine cones. And he was like, Uncle, I can make more money on OnlyFans selling dick pictures than picking up pine cones.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know I didn't tell that exactly right. So I'll let, if she wants to correct me on that, but that's the gist of it. Because I was doing the same thing that he did right there going, what? And I'm not the only one.
How old is this kid?
Younger.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I was talking to my aunt, which is this girl's mom. And I was like, I think I was the only person in America who didn't know what OnlyFans was. And she was telling me about her being, I think, at a ballpark or somewhere, or they were at a resort, and there's different signs that you could stand under. And so,
no.
Tired. And so she happened to pick the one that was an OnlyFans, only she thinks she was fans God, only. No, and of course, everybody was grabbing her like, no.
That's funny.
So, yeah, she's probably going to kill me for sharing that, but I didn't say who it was. But, so I'm from small town Missouri. You're from bigger city in Ohio.
Yeah.
What? Columbus, Ohio. So yeah, he's a lot bigger. But again, if there's a whatever, you know what to do. It's not the internet. We didn't invent it. But we hope y'all had a great Memorial Day weekend. Father's Day's coming up in a couple weeks. We got that going on. Then the 4th of July, and it's gonna be too hot to golf. We've been doing a lot of golfing. I got my swing down.
Yep.
Oh yeah. But anyway, say goodbye to you all. What's your generation? Hit like, subscribe. Y'all have a good week. Talk to you later.